Hey everyone, thanks for joining Feel Good Fitness. This is Kendall with TC Fit. Equipment that we need for today. I'm going to do this barefoot, so it's whatever you feel comfortable with. And then also you need a mat. If you're at home with a little bit more cushioned surface, like a carpet, that's fine too. Okay, we're going to start into a standing position. And here we go. All right, so we're going to start with just some breathing. So think of a nice tall posture. Shoulders stacked on top of our hips. Draw in your abs and squeeze your glutes. You can close your eyes if you want, but we're just going to breathe here. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Feel your rib cage expand. And then exhale. Think about knitting your ribs back toward one another. Again, deep inhale, expanding your shoulders. And exhale. And again, deep inhale through your nose, growing tall through your spine, and exhale. Good, keep it going. Now, what I want you to think about is kind of your intention for today. Now, again, this is called Feel Good Fitness. So we want to think about more of like the mental state of exercise, but also how our body feels. So it's not just about working our bodies so hard, but now we're going to really lengthen and think about more of range of motion stuff through our body. Take one more deep inhale and exhale. Good. Go ahead and open your eyes. Now you're going to place your left foot forward onto your heel, toes up. Think of a single leg deadlift here. Hips stay square. Now from here, you're going to hinge it forward, coming down to about the height of your knee. Squeeze your glutes to return. Now you're going to go down further, lengthen through your hamstrings, thinking about almost touching down to your foot. And now again, squeeze back up. We're going to do this again. So just touching down to your knee and return. And now down further. Get that stretch and lengthen back up. Good. Keep it going. Now we're staying long through our spine. And you may start to feel this into your right glute. Hinging forward, down to your knee, return, and down further to get the stretch, and up, down to the height of your knee, drawing your shoulders back, and down further. We're going to do one more like this, and then we're going to find our balance, hinge, and back up. Last one all the way down. Now standing back up, arms out to a T, find your balance. Now you're going to twist and rotate toward your left leg and return back center. Good. Twist and rotate, hips stay square. Tall posture. Another option, you can do a toe tap with this. So it's balance, twist, and center. Good. Let's do 3 more. Balance may be a little wobbly, and that's okay. 2. Good. Using your exhale to twist. Last one. And center. Replace. Let's do the other side. Right foot forward. Drawing your toes up. Here we go. Hinge down to the height of your knee. Squeeze your glutes. And now down toward your foot. And return. Let's do it again. Hinge. And back up. All the way down. And return. So now as we start to hinge forward, watch that you're not rounding through your shoulders. Glide them back. Good, let's do 3 more. And hinge. Good, last 2. Hopefully by the end of class, again, your body's gonna feel a little bit better. Maybe you walk out feeling a little bit taller, a little bit more flexible, more limber. And hinge, let's do 1 more. And again, focusing on your glutes. Both legs are parallel. Last one. Now find your balance. Arms out to a T. Draw your knee up. Exhale, twist. And inhale, center. Good. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. And twist. Now your head and your eye gaze stays along with your spine. So that's the other thing that makes it a little bit more challenging for balance, is we're changing the direction. More of our proprioception. 3 more. And return, last 2. Good, gang, last 1. Awesome job. Go ahead and come into a nice wide stance. Legs are laterally rotated. Think of a yoga pose for our goddess. Now you're gonna reach your arms up and around, sink down into your squat, open up through your shoulders. Now your legs go parallel, round it forward over your legs, hold it here. Just getting a nice stretch. Now roll it back up 1 vertebrae at a time. Reach your arms back up, circle them around, rotate through your legs, turn out into your goddess. Hold it here. Back to parallel, round it forward, scoop in your abs. Hold it here. Roll it back up 1 vertebrae at a time. As the last return, reach your arms up and around. I'll give you a side view into your goddess. Scoop in your abs, legs are parallel, round it forward. Hold it here. Roll it back up 1 vertebrae at a time, soft bend to your knees. Round your arms up and around, back to your lateral goddess. Legs go parallel, round it forward. And roll it back up. Let's do this 1 more time. Legs go lateral, turn it out, reach your sternum up. Rounding forward, legs parallel. Maybe you go a little bit further into your stretch this time. And now roll it back up 1 vertebrae at a time. And head is the last return. And roll your shoulders back. Good. All right, from here. Now, bring your legs out to a nice wide stance. We're going to come into more of that forward fold position again and just hold it here. We're going to go into a lateral lunge. Now, onto your left side first. Kind of widen your stance a little bit, sink it down into a lunge. Hold it here if you can, either hands down or to your chest. Good, really lengthening through your inner thighs. Hands go down, maneuver to the other side. So here's our hip mobility here. Kind of that kickstand position, hands down or to your chest, heart center. Good. So we're going to start into more of a holding the pose and then make it a little bit more fluid. Hands go down, back to your left side. It's like a little monkey transition, little crawl over. Hands go down, back to your right. Good. Find your balance or hands down. All right, let's go into more fluid. Hands go down, sink it to your left. Pause and hold. And back to your right. So hands are gonna stay down with this, just so that you can kind of move from side to side. Now, if this is too much for your knees, try this into a standing position from side to side. Good. We're gonna do 1 more each. Last one, go over to your right hand side, hold it here. Now you're gonna swivel it around, drop your back knee into a half kneeling position and hold it here. Back knee stays down. Lift your right arm up. Set it back down. Let's do it again. Reach your right arm up. And set it back down. If you can, lift your back knee and hold it here. Now the other thing that you can do if it feels okay is kind of rock forward and back. Again, just really opening up your hips. Another option, again, if this is too much, you can come into a standing position and hands down to your thighs. Drop your back knee, Good, let's press it over to the other side. So left foot is forward, right knee is down, hold it here. Thinking about breathing into your stretch. And now reach your left arm up to get a T-spine rotation. And set it back down. One more time, twist and rotate. And return. Sink a little bit deeper if you can. Lift your back knee up, holding it here. And again, you can rock it forward and back if you want. Head stays in line with your spine. And now go ahead and drop your back knee down and then press yourself back up. Nicely done. Okay, we're gonna come into a seated position. I'm gonna flip around this way. Now we're gonna go into a lean and a twist. So our goal here is to sit up as tall as you can. You can always bend your knees if you want, or grab a pillow around you and prop that up underneath your bottom. Okay, arms go out to a T, flex your feet. Now, you're gonna twist to your right. You're gonna lean, set your hand down so your back stays long. Now drop your forearm down, and you're gonna go into a nice lateral flexion. Hold it here. Watch your bottom shoulder. We wanna pull up and away. Now let's use those triceps. Press back up to your hand. Abs to bring yourself back up. Twist it back center. Let's do the other side. Twist to your left. Lean, back stays long, both butt cheeks flush against your mat. Now bend it down to your forearm. Get a nice lateral flexion. Hold it here. And again, if you can, try to keep both butt cheeks flush against your mat. Let's use your triceps, pressing back up to your hand, into your lean, abs to return, and center. Let's speed it up a little bit. Twist and rotate. Lean, hand comes down. Lower it down, and lateral flexion. So we're engaging your back muscles. Press it up, use your triceps. Back to your lean, abs to return, and twist back center to your left. Set your hand down, lean. Lower down to your forearm. Nice stretch. Try to relax through your hip flexors if you can. Press it back up to your hand, lean, and back up. Speed it up even more. Twist to your right, lean. Bend it down and flex. Press it back up, lean, return, and back center to the left. Twist, lean, bend, we press, and return, and back center. One more each. Twist, lean, bend, and press, return, and center. Last one to the left. We lean, bend, reach, back up to your lean, and seated position, and return. Awesome job. Okay, we're gonna go into a single leg roll up. So if you've taken mat Pilates with me before, you know this exercise. If not, it may be brand new. Now, intermediate version of this is keeping both legs down. If you want to add challenge, do a single leg. So you're going to lift your right leg. Now from here, roll it down one vertebrae at a time, staying stable through your hips. Reach your arms up above your head. You're going to reach your right leg up to the ceiling. Lower back down to that low hover. Now we hinge it back up into your flex forward position. Keep your leg up, roll it up, and lengthen through your spine. Let's do it again. Roll it away. Arms reach up above your head. Reach your right leg up. You're gonna feel this in your quads, hip flexors. Lower to a low hover. Start to flex it forward. Roll it back up, lengthen through your spine. One more. Lowering down. Arms reach up. Lift your right leg and lower. Roll it back up. Good, same thing other side. Lift your left leg. Now again, roll it back down. The other option is keeping both legs down and then reaching your left leg up. Lift and lower to low hover. Roll it up. Lengthen through your spine. Doing great, everyone. Roll it away. Reach your arms up. Lift your leg. Low hover. Flex it forward. Roll it up. Lengthen through your spine 2 more times. Roll it away. Reach your arms up. Lift your left leg and lower. Roll it back up. Lengthen. We have 1 more. Roll it away. Belly button in toward your spine. Hips stay stable. Lift your left leg and low hover. Flex it forward. Roll it back up. Awesome job. Let's give your hips a little bit of a stretch. Go ahead and lie down onto your back. Feet are hip distance apart. Now you're going to reach your arms out to a goalpost position. So elbows are bent directly out from your shoulders. Feet are hip distance apart. Take an inhale. As you exhale, peel your pelvis off 1 vertebrae at a time up to your shoulder bridge. Hold it here. Reach your arms, glide them against the floor. Reach them straight. Now bend back to your goalpost. And now roll down through your spine 1 vertebrae at a time. Back to your starting position again. Peeling it off. Up to your shoulder bridge. Reach your arms up. Glide them against the floor. Bend, roll it back down. Good, 2 more times, peeling off. Reach your arms and bend, roll it back down. 1 more like this, peeling off. Reach your arms up and bend, roll it back down to release. Good. I'm gonna have you roll onto your left hand side. And we're gonna do a spinal rotation. Now your legs are stacked, your hips are stacked, knees are bent, and your arms are straight forward. If this is uncomfortable for your head, you can always use your bottom arm as a pillow. Now from here, reach your top arm up. You're gonna open out, get a nice stretch through your pecs, your hips stay square. And now return back to your starting position. So this is one straight out of mat Pilates. Reaching up, opening out, return. Good, let's do it 2 more times. Up and open, knees stay connected, inner thighs stay connected. Reaching back up and return. Last one, inhale and exhale. Inhale, stay, and now exhale to return. Awesome, swivel it around to the other side. And knees are stacked. Okay, here we go. Left arm reaches up, opening out. Nice stretch through your pecs. Inhale, stay, and exhale to return. Good, inhale, reaching up. Exhale, open. Inhale, stay. Exhale, pull it back in. We have 2 more. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, open. Inhale, stay. And exhale, return. Last one here. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, open. Inhale, stay. And now exhale to return. Good. Gently push yourself back up to a seated position. Now we're gonna find what we call a mermaid position. Now your right leg is forward, so you wanna have a 90-degree angle. Your left leg is tucked back around. Now, if this is a little too tight, you can always send your left leg out to the side. But here's what we're doing. We're gonna do a mermaid stretch. So your left arm reaches up and over, and then come over to the other side. Right arm reaches up and over. We're gonna add a little hip swivel in with this. Return back to a seated position. Now from here, you're gonna twist up and around to the other side. So, up and over, And other side. Lateral flexion, left arm reaches up. Return, kind of clasp your hands together. The other option is placing your hands back behind and hips swivel around. Good. Up and over with your left arm. Up and over with right. We get to that whole fascia line on your right side. Return back center. Up and around. Here's where that hip mobility is. And up and over with your right. Up and over left. And center. Swivel it around. We're going to do one more each. Up and over left. And right. And center. Up and around. Each time may get a little bit easier. Right arm. And left. And center. And swivel it around. Awesome job. Okay. All right, we're going to come into a quadruped position. So on all fours. Your shoulders are over your hands, hips are over your knees. Now your right leg. You're going to lift up to a donkey kick position. Keep both legs parallel. So here's what it looks like. You're going to lift straight up. Now turn your right knee out. Pull the knee toward your elbow. And then return it back to your starting position. So we're circling through your hip. Lifting up, knee in line with your hip. Turn it out. Pull it in toward your elbow. Abs stay strong. Pull it back in. Good. Lifting up. Turn it out. Knee to elbow. And center. One more in this direction. Laterally rotate. Knee to elbow. And return. Now we reverse. Knee to elbow first. And up and around. Rotate back to parallel. And return. Knee to elbow. Lift it up. Kind of like a dog peeing in a fire hydrant motion. Rotate to parallel. And return. Last one here. Knee to elbow. Lift it up. Rotate parallel. And return. Good. Give yourself a little stretch through your wrist because we will do the other side. All right. Left leg back to all fours. From here, lifting up first. And now turning out. Knee to elbow. And return. You're going to feel your medial glutes light up. Hit lift. Turn it out. Knee to elbow. Return. Last one in this direction. Lift. Turn it out. Knee to elbow. And return. Now reverse. Knee to elbow first. Lift it up. Back to parallel. Return. Two more. Knee to elbow. Lifting up. Parallel. And back down. It is a little bit of a shaky exercise. Knee to elbow. Lifting up. Full range of motion. Parallel. And return. Good job. Take a seat. Let's stretch your hips. Let's come all the way onto your back into our figure four stretch, crossing your left leg over your right, and then lift and hold. This is your feel-good part of that exercise. May feel a little tight. Deep breathing into your stretch. Now let's do the other side. Switch it over. Right over left, figure four. This is perhaps one of the best kind of hip stretches that you can do if you're seated for a long period of time. Now go ahead and release. Gently roll yourself up to a seated position. And let's come into a cat-cow. Back to all fours. Rounding your mid-back up toward the ceiling. And inhale to extend. Exhale, rounding up. Inhale to extend. Two more. more. Exhaling to round. Inhale, extend. Last one. Exhale, rounding up. Inhale to extend. Let's find your high plank. Hold it here. Shoulders over your hands. Squeeze your glutes. One long line. Pike your hips up to a downward facing dog. Start to pedal through your feet if that feels okay. Good, still pedaling here. And now again, gently walk your feet forward to meet your hands. Just dead hang over your legs, more into that forward fold position. And now slowly roll it up one vertebrae at a time. Head is the last to return. Roll your shoulders back. Nicely done. Thank you so much for joining Feel Good Fitness today. Hopefully your body feels a little bit better. Thanks, everyone.